Okay, hard but not impossible. Working with an iPhone 7. Chapter 4 Safe Driving Rules and Regulations. Section and Contents. Page 62 Speed Control. Page 64 Passing. 65 Keeping to the right. 65 again, yielding the right of way. 66 pedestrian in a crosswalk. 67 intersections. 68 entering highways, parkways and turnpikes. 69 leaving highways, parkways and turnpikes. 70 special highways, parkway and turnpike conditions. 72 curves, 72 interchanges, 72 turning regulations, stopping regulations, 82 using headlights, 83 parking regulations, 84 cellular telephones littering. We're going to start with speed control. Exceeding the speed limit is a common contributing factor of fatal and other type of crashes. A motorist must always obey the speed limit. Speed affects almost everything that can happen when driving. A good rule is to keep up with the flow of traffic at any legal speed to make safe emergency stops when necessary. It is important to keep enough distance from surrounding traffic. New Jersey law sets top speed limits for any given road, street, highway, or freeways. Okay. Speed limit 25 miles per hour, school zones, business or residential districts. Speed limit 35 miles per hour, suburban businesses and residential districts. Speed limit 50 miles per hour, not posted rural roadways. Speed limit 55 miles per hour, certain state highways as posted and interstates. Speed limit 65 miles per hour, certain interstate highways and as posted. Okay, New Jersey limits unless otherwise posted. Never drive faster than weather, road, or other conditions safely allow. Regardless of the posted speed limits, a motorist should judge her speed control by existing conditions. A motorist should slow down enough to be able to see clearly and stop quickly in traffic. Failure to do so can result in a moving violation. Always slow down on narrow or winding roads, at intersections or railroad crossing, on hills, at sharp and blind curves, where there are pedestrians and driving hazards, when the road is wet or slippery. If vehicle problems prevent a motorist from keeping up with the normal flow of traffic, she should pull off the road and activate hazard lights. Driving too slowly. A motorist should always try to keep up with the normal flow or traffic while not exceeding the posted speed limit. Some crashes are caused by driving too slowly and backing up traffic when road surfaces and traffic are normal. New Jersey law prohibits blocking traffic through slow driving. Safe corridors. To improve highway safety, New Jersey initiated the Safe Corridors program, which was signed into law in July 2003. The Safe Corridors law doubles fines on various state highways for a variety of driving offenses, including speeding, aggressive driving. Highways are designed as safe corridors based on statistics showing crashes rates 50% over the state rate and 1,000 or more crashes reported over a 3 years period. The Commissioner of Transportation has the authority to designate safe corridors as necessary, as well as to remove those that show improved safety levels. A current list of safe corridor highways is available of the New Jersey Department of Transportation. So hopefully this is being very helpful to you. In case you don't have time to read, I'm doing my best for you to make it easy. passing. A motorist must know the proper lane for normal driving and how change lanes safely. The rules for passing depend on type of road. Stay to the right of the roadway center lines. Passing is only safe when there is no oncoming traffic. Watch for the following lane markings. Both centers lines are solid. No passing allowed. One center line is broken. Passing is allowed only one side with the broken line. Both center lines are broken. Passing is allowed on both sides. Most passing should be on the left. Passing on the right is allowed only on the roads with more than one lane going in the same direction. If vehicles on the roadway are moving into or more substantially continuous lines, or when the motorist ahead is making a left turn and there is room to pass, never pass on the right shoulder of the road. This is against the law. A motorist should not pass on a hill, curve, or at any time she cannot see enough ahead. At a street crossing or intersection, at a railroad crossing, on narrow bridges or interpasses or tunnels, when a sign prohibits passing or center lines restrict passing, when behind a vehicle that has stopped to let pedestrians cross. Keeping to the right. New Jersey law requires motorists to keep the right, except when passing. Motorists must drive on the right half of the roadway. Unless driving on the one-way street, motorists must drive a vehicle as close as possible to the right-hand edge or curb of the roadway, except when overtaking and passing another vehicle. On a multiple lane roadway, motorists must drive in the lane nearest to the right-hand edge or curb of the roadway when the lane is available to travel, except when overtaking another vehicle in the preparation for left turn. Yielding the right-of-way. Although law governs the right-of-way, motorists should have prepared to yield. These basic rules always apply. Emergency vehicles. When police cars, fire engines, and ambulance are given warning signs, sirens, flashing lights. Trains. When a train approaching a roadway crossing. Buses. When they entering the flow of traffic. Postal vehicles. When the vehicle re-enters the flow of traffic. Motorized or mobility assistance devices. When in a crosswalk or seeking to cross a road. Auto vehicles that are already in the intersection. Pedestrians in a crosswalk. New Jersey has experienced many pedestrians injured, crashes, and fatalities as compared to the nation as a whole. The most important pedestrian safety message for New Jersey residents is pedestrian safety is a shared responsibility. There is no single cause of crashes involving pedestrians. Pedestrians and motorists must all do their part to keep pedestrians safe. A motorist must stop for pedestrians in crosswalks. Failure to stop carries and fines of up to 500 up to 25 days in jail. Community service, a driving privilege suspension of up to 6 months or 2 points. Watch the pedestrians when turning on red. Obey speed limits. Be sure not to block or park in crosswalks. Keep the vehicle's windshield clean to maximum visibility. Always be alert for pedestrians. Be aware of areas where pedestrians are most likely to appear near schools, town center, residential neighborhood parks. Never pass another vehicle that has stopped for a pedestrian. Stop for all the pedestrians in a crosswalk even if they began crossing with a proper signal and they are still in the crosswalk when the signal changes. Remember that pedestrians are the most vulnerable roadway users. Motorists will be held responsible for maintaining the pedestrian safety. Intersections. An intersection is where two or more roads cross or merge at angles. As most crashes occur at intersections, a motorist should be aware of the four types of intersections and know how to safely navigate through them. A single solid white line across the road at an intersection means that a motorist must stop behind the line for a traffic signal or sign. Control. An intersection is controlled if there is a traffic signals or signs in any directions of control by a police officer. A motorist must obey the signals and the sign. A control is motorists must yield to certain conditions at a multi-way stop or stop intersection. A motorist must yield to the motorist on the right. If both motorists get there at the same time, a motorist should also yield to another motorist already stopped at the intersection. Yield to traffic on the intersection roadway, even if she must stop. When making a left turn at an intersection, motorists must yield to oncoming traffic and stop the pedestrians within the crosswalk. A motorist is prohibited from entering or crossing an intersection street marked with a stop sign unless he or she first brings the vehicle to a complete stop at a point within 5 feet of the nearest crosswalk or stop line marked upon the pavement on the near side of the intersection street. The motorist may only proceed after yielding the right-of-way to all traffic on the intersection street, which is also close to the constitute an immediate hazard. Uncontrolled. An intersection is uncontrolled when two or more roads join and there is traffic signal or regulatory device. A motorist must be careful when approaching this type of intersections. Most of the time, there will be warning signs prior to reaching the intersection. As a motorist nearest cross that is not controlled, he or she must reduce speed and be ready to stop if any traffic is coming from the right or left. A motorist coming from a private road or driving must yield to all traffic on the main road. As a rule, the vehicle on the left should yield to the vehicle on the right when traffic signals is illuminated because of the power failure or other malfunction. Traffic signals is observed as a four-way stop signal. Blind lines of sights, buildings, parked vehicle or bushes may obstruct a motorist line of sight, or rural roadways, trees or crops may obstruct a motorist line of sight. A motorist should always slow down or stop completely to make sure there is no cross traffic before proceeding. Traffic circle. There are no set rules for driving into, around, and out of traffic circle. In New Jersey, common sense and caution must always prevail. In most cases, the circle historically established traffic flow pattern dictate who has the right of way if a major right of way flows into the through the circle. It usually dominates the traffic flow pattern and commands the right of way. Traffic control signals such as stop or yield signs at the entrance of the circle also govern which motorist has the right of way. Never enter the traffic circle without checking the signs and determining the intentions of the motorist already moving with the circle. Whenever a motorist is in doubt concerning who has the right of way in a circle, he or she should exercise extreme cautions and remember the basic rules governing any uncontrolled intersection. The vehicle to the left yields the right of way to the vehicle approaching from the right. Entering highways, parkways, and turnpikes. Highways, parkways, and turnpikes are high speed up to 65 miles per hour, divided roadways, and generally have multiple lanes. Traffic on each side on the divider will travel in only one direction. There are no direct intersections. Motorists enter these roadways by way of accelerations Lanes, which are extra lanes and highways entrance used by motorists to speed up to join the flow of traffic. A motorist must yield the traffic already traveling on the main road before moving into the proper lane. Keep the following points in mind when entering the highway, parkway, or turnpikes. Obey posted advisory speed limits if any of the entrance ramps. Speed up to flow the traffic when leaving the acceleration lane. Avoid coming to a complete stop in acceleration lane. Yield the traffic and enter right-hand lane when safe. Leaving highways, parkways, and turnpikes. In most cases, exit ramps or deceleration lanes, which are extra lanes at any highway exit, are located on the right-hand side of the right-way. A motorist should always watch for signs that direct where do exist the roadway. If a motorist misses an exit ramp on the highway, parkway, or turnpike, he she should go to the next exit. Keep the following points in mind when leaving a highway, parkway, or turnpike. Start slowing down when entering the deceleration lane. Obey the posted advisory speed limit on the deceleration lane. When the exit is located off the left or roadway, look for signs that will direct traffic to the proper lane for exiting. If you miss an exit, go on to the next one. Never back on the exit ramp on the deceleration lane. Wave lane. A wave lane is both an entrance and an exit for an expressway. Traffic may come onto the leave expressway at the same location. This traffic wave causes conflicts, both for motorists using a wave lane on those on the expressway and entrance ramp, terms of speed and space adjustments. The motorist entering from the entrance ramp must yield the right of way to the motorist leaving the expressway. Okay, highways through cities. We're gonna check the next video. If you like what we're doing, please hit the button like, comment down below, share with family, friends, and please subscribe to our channel if you think this is being very helpful to you. Help us support our channel so we make the effort to keep doing more of these videos. We're halfway from this chapter. If you've been following us since we started this channel, we've been making a few videos about different topics. And this one over here especially is for New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission Driver's Manual to help you in case you are about to take the license driver's test. So if this is helpful to you, please help us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode.